Well, good morning. It's Sarah, and we are at day 4 of the 5-day challenge. And I'm really thrilled with everybody's progress. Everyone's been great and interactive and popping up their answers to the daily action challenge task. So really, really happy that you're all active and participating, and you're moving ahead throughout the challenge, which is really great. So we've got a couple of really exciting things happening, which I'm going to talk about today. So day 4 of 5 easy ways to attract your ideal product buyer challenge. Today is about how to gain more stockists. Now, whenever I've done any sort of survey or a poll, when I've asked people what their biggest struggle is, it always is about how to gain more stockists, which is ultimately, how do I increase my sales? How do I cut through the noise? And how do I get more traction and in front of more stockists so that I can actually scale and sell my beautiful products and have them stocked into more stores. So that is what we're going to be covering today in today's challenge. And I do have a few action tasks, activity for you to do, which everyone's been doing so well. I'm really, really impressed. So let's get started. So here's the deal. So today we are talking all about how to be more effective in your marketing so that you can stand out and attract the big guns that you're looking for. So the other really exciting thing that I mentioned at the start was that I'm also going to be opening up the cart for my Products to Profits course today. Now, the course is basically everything that you need to get more clients and boost your product sales and build a wildly successful business. So it's a 60-day online program that teaches you specific steps to start and keep growing your own profitable and wildly engaged product-driven business. So we've been touching on points that throughout the challenge. This is basically unpacking it with a really, really clear step-by-step system that I teach my clients, my private clients. It's now actually put into a really affordable online program for anyone that wants to learn this system. And I've actually included in this program, which I'm so excited about, all my winning sales script templates. I've also included my LinkedIn email sequence template. So if you are wanting to know how to connect and use the correct etiquette and how to get that cut through and get in front of stockists, then I'm going to be giving you in the program my LinkedIn email sequence, which is really, really, really fabulous. And I have also got lots of email templates and sales scripts, things what to say when you're doing a follow-up, how to handle objections, and it allows you to be able to use this system to keep on connecting and even collaborating with. I've got a section in there for influencers, and also a bonus which is all about increasing your online e-commerce sales just by having some tweaks done. So I've actually got an expert that's given me the bonus to use within the program, and it's actually about building your online presence. So it's really fabulous. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that, how you can save a lot of money today and tomorrow when I've opened up the course doors, and I'll give you a special coupon code for all those that are doing the challenge. So it is really sort of simply a copy and paste, and very much about you also get some live coaching with me, which is also good. And again, very affordable, because my private clients pay me a lot of money to work with me. And this way you're actually getting me at a very, very, very bargain basement price. So, and I've used the same system to build up a lot of my clients' $1 million businesses. So you basically learn how to approach and connect with your ideal product buyer. And so if that sounds like something that you're looking for, you can grab more info. I'll post up the link at the end of the challenge, and I've created a massive saving too. So I'll share that coupon code. So today, let's get started. We're going to chat all things about how to gain more stockists. So you know who you're going after from the previous daily actions we've done. We've identified, and yesterday in day 3 of the challenge, I got you to list your ideal clients by name and company, so that we are actually really digging in deeper now, and we know who we're going to be approaching. We know who we're going to be going after and who we really want to connect with and get their attention, okay? So we've also looked at during the week of the challenge, which is the platform, which is the best social connection that we can make. Where do they hang out the most? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Instagram? Is it email? Is it Facebook? A few people have even mentioned Pinterest, which is also a really lovely way of being able to build and have influence. So Instagram is great because it's so visual. If you've got more of a mum market, mum buyers, I feel that Instagram is really fabulous for being able to connect. And LinkedIn is probably more for your stockists, for your buyers, your big major buyers into stores, corporates. So we've identified who you're going after now, what type of industry, because we went through that on day 4, like all the different possibilities of industry types. And then we're going to just chat about like when should you follow them up and how to handle, you know, different responses today. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready to get into today, all about gaining more stockists. So the key to becoming more effective in your communication and marketing is really to be consistent and persistent. So consistency and being persistent are the two secret, it's kind of like the secret recipe for getting the best out of your marketing. And I do see, you know, at times with clients, they do sometimes feel a little bit sort of either a little bit exposed or a little bit lacking confidence, or sometimes they're sort of getting some no's. And it can be a matter of just pushing through, being persistent, and also continually really consistent with your marketing, because it doesn't work if you're just doing your marketing ad hoc. It has to be done regularly, daily basis is my mantra. And when you're doing something on a daily basis, that is really when your marketing rewards will follow. That's when you'll get the cut through, and that's the results that I see with my own private coaching clients. So if your chosen platform is LinkedIn, for example, in order to attract and connect with your preferred buyers, then you really need to be reaching out and doing that on a daily basis. So you need to be building up your connection network. So we've talked about earlier in the week how you need to be connecting and have at least a minimum of 500 connections in your LinkedIn network. So that means that on a daily basis, you should be sending out at least 20 to 30 personalized invitations. And it might sound like a lot, but not everybody responds immediately. Not everyone accepts immediately on LinkedIn. It's a little bit slower. It sometimes can take a few days up to a week. So that's why you need to be filling the funnel and building up those prospects into like more or less a sales pipeline, because you want to be attracting and then being able to connect and then convert. So that's a LinkedIn strategy that I think, you know, if you're going to go down that path, it is all about consistency. If your sales are not great or your sales are down, it is a direct result of not enough marketing. It's about perhaps who you've been targeting, or it can be simply that you're not consistent. So if you are feeling like that, and you want to raise your hand and give me a thumbs up or a little wave, if you feel like you could actually be doing, you know, more of the consistency, more of marketing, so that you are actually consistently in contact and you're building and nurturing those online relationships. So you can create your own nurture email. Oh, I got a thumbs up. So someone is actually saying, yes, I hear you, Sarah. I actually might be guilty of not being completely consistent with my marketing, and it is something that needs to be worked on a daily basis. As you're growing your sales, and if you want to grow and gain more stockists, that is what you need to do. So if you can create your own nurture email pattern, then you can build those relationships online. And this means that your energies and marketing dollars will be well spent when you know where to advertise, when you know who to target to maximize your exposure for your product and for your brand. So We're going to just talk a little bit about when you are reaching out, and if the answer is no, like what do you do next? Because that's sometimes a little bit of a fear that I fear when I only coach creative women. They do feel that they're going to be knocked back or rejected, and how will they handle that? So the reality is it's going to happen, and everyone experiences objections. And I think it's really about how you handle them and you manage it. So the best practice when you receive a no to a prospective buyer where you've reached out to ask them if you could be, considered, if there was an opportunity for you to have your product in store, for you to work with them if they're a corporate. A no from a prospective buyer is just really simply not now, and that's the way I sort of like to look at it. And the reason is sometimes it just comes simply down to the timing. And I generally, what I suggest that you do is just simply ask them if you could include them on your mailing list. Could I actually pop you on the mailing list, keep you updated on our monthly e-newsletter, and can I reconnect with you in 3 months' time? Look, most people will actually say, yes, that's fine. It's never a no meaning never. It's normally a now, it's just not an ideal, no, it's just not an ideal time. And so really, again, with your marketing, I mentioned about consistency with reaching out, approaching, nurturing. This comes down to persistence, especially when you do get some objections, because persistence really does pay off. And that is my mantra. And that's something that I'd love you to take away from today's challenge. So my recommendation for the best way to follow up prospects is to connect with them via as many social network platforms as you can. Because what we want to do is build that like, know, and trust. So the like, know, and trust happens when you are making contact and communication and connection and nurturing relationships, either on LinkedIn, it could be also on Instagram. So it could be on Facebook. So as many platforms digitally as you can actually manage. And then what we would do, the system that I teach, and this is part of the online program that I've opened up, is all about how you go and take that relationship offline, how you actually, what you do in terms of a direct mail and also with a phone call. So that's where you get the maximum cut through. So today's action item, if you've got a pen handy just to write this down, it's about using that list that you created yesterday in day 3 of the challenge, and you wrote down 8 of your ideal target key industry prospects. So you wrote down all of those, and what I want you to do is now start to reach out to them. So by sending them an introductory LinkedIn invitation, whether it be a direct message via Instagram, if that's your most, sort of preferred platform where you're going to actually get the cut through. So as many platforms as you can use, send them a intro, send them some information to start to break the ice, basically. Extend the olive branch, go and make connection and get your business under their nose so that you can start a conversation, and it's an icebreaker, basically. So that's the action that I'd love you to do in the group. Everyone's been doing so well. I'm really, really thrilled. I've seen so many people get interactive with this challenge and really embrace it and really sort of get clear on their points of difference, on their message about their product. And then we've also identified where everyone, your preferred prospects, are hanging out. And also we've also even drilled down and identified who they are. So we've even listed who your ideal prospects are with names and company details. Today, I want you to take that step of actually reaching out with an invitation for connection. So break the ice. And in case you missed it at the start, I talked about how I've just opened the doors. I've opened the cart for my Products to Profits online program. So you get lifetime access to this course. You get 24/7 access to the private online community, the members community, and you also get live Q&A coaching with me, which is probably more valuable, way more valuable than what the actual whole entire cost of the program is. So it's a really, really good deal, and it's only limited. I've actually created a code, which is challenge, and that's going to save you half price. So it's a massive amount off the cost of the full price of the program. So when you pop in, I'll pop up the link in a second. I think I might have put it in today's notes. And you also would have been receiving an email too about it. So the offer is really limited. And it'll only be available for a really short time too. So then it reverts back and the code won't actually be available. So check it out. It's www.sarahjcross.com/products to profits. And the coupon code that you need to use to apply the discount is challenge. So I'll see you in the group, and please pop up your answers. It's been really, really great, really inspiring for everyone, how everyone's really, really engaged and really working hard on their business. And it's been fabulous to be here. If anyone's got any questions, please pop them in the comment box today. Very happy to answer anything if you've got anything that's specific for you as part of the challenge, what you'd like to, find out, or if you need a little bit of help, I'm here. And it's been really great. So that's day 4 of our 5-day challenge. And the cart is officially open for the online program Products to Profit. So I can't wait to see you guys in there. It's really, really fabulous. It's my best stuff. And it would really help you to scale your business. So bye for now and have a great day.